Welcome back to Equisetum Gaming and our replay of Horizon Zero Dawn, picking up where we left off here in the DLC, the Frozen Wilds. And we chose this campsite because we have one more. We're at upgrade 3. Technically we have 2 more, but we need to get a goat skin to finish this upgrade. And then we can, hopefully we'll get to, oh, there's a goat bone.
Save this for later.
That doesn't do us much good. What's that badger? Yeah. There's a goat there. I think that's, yeah, that's another badger. But if we can get this goat skin, find out what the last thing we will need is, then we can move on with the story mission. Didn't get it from that. That goat didn't even stand a chance to see what was gonna hit it. Alright. There's another one over there. I think we'll have to cross the river again to get to it, but that's okay. Aloy complains about the cold a lot, but she doesn't actually seem to be affected by the cold. Damn it, and there's a scrapper there.
That's got their attention.
Get off my kill, you ass. I don't know why you want meat, but you're not allowed to have meat. Ah, you missed. I'll hit you back! Ah, crap. Now we just attracted a whole bunch more. Not fair. Dude, quit smack me when I'm trying to shoot you. There. Oh, he just hit herself. I'll smack you in the face. Hey, how can you hit us that? There we go. Alright. Well, that didn't get us what we wanted, but we did get a goat down. Yeah, I don't care to fight those guys. We're looking for a goat skin, not scrapper parts. What is that? A power cell. Alright. Grab that. And that. What else are we gonna get? I don't know. There's a goat up there. There is a goat up there. I can get up to the goat. 2 hard-tipped arrows should be enough. Yep. Good enough.
I think I'm in the clear.
Okay. But all we got was meat. Where else can we go for goat? Ooh, lots more goats up here, but there's also machines. That ain't gonna work very well. Hi, badger. No, there's another bone. That doesn't help us. I don't want to deal with a ravager. There's a goat over there. Let's go see if we can get that goat. There's the skin. Hopefully. Might be an amulet. Nope, it's the skin. Alright, finally. Now, crafting. Capacity. This. Alright. Now we need more ridgewood in order to finish it out. Okay. Well, that's not a problem. We just need to go get a lot more ridgewood because we also need ridgewood for crafting arrows. God, that is kind of annoying. We went through so much ridgewood early on that we were literally selling the stuff or dropping the stuff. I think we were dropping it because you can't sell it. You can buy it. There we go. What do you got? And it's snowing, which is a pain in the butt, because it makes it hard to see. I don't like the snow. Not when I am finally in spring. It was cold yesterday, and then it's supposed to be like in the low 60s today. But yesterday it was like right around freezing for the highs. Well, got up to about 38, I think. But that was without the wind chill. Alright. I need a lot more wood, ridge wood.
This one's coming alive.
You guys are dying stuff. I like it. Health potion. Very cool. Right. Now the thermal pools get their color from different bacterias that can only survive at certain temperature ranges, which is why you get the sort of rainbow effect. It's because, like, the shallower the water, the like it can only hold or retain so much heat, so it changes colors based on depth, because the depth determines the temperature. Also, further away versus closer to the actual thermal vent that is heating the water. So you have deeper water closer to the vent is a different color than shallow water further from the vent. Now there's plenty of goats. Bye bye, goat. Alright. Still need to gather more ridgewood. It's weird to have to gather this much ridgewood. But once we get a little bit more, because we're at 223, technically I need 200 to do the crafting, but I don't want to leave Aloy without anything to craft arrows with until we can grab more. Lots of geese around here. I might actually go and see if we can just buy ridgewood efficiently after a few more sprigs. Alright, we're at 270. I would like to get her up to like 350 before we go and see if I can buy ridgewood. No, I don't want to deal with whatever you are. Leave me alone. Is this ridgewood? No, that's waxroot. Don't care about shock waxroot. Hi, goat. I'm chasing you, goat.
That'll keep
Ooh.
my stomach quiet.
I got a talisman and a gut skin off of that kill. I wasn't expecting that. Maybe we should have been going after guts with our spear all along. That was good. One thing I will say, this game I think would have been a little bit more fun if they had created a more intricate hunting, like wildlife hunting system. At least in regards to utilizing the meat and the skins and all of that a little more diversely. Because in this game, like, you use the meat to craft health potions, and you use the bones and the skins and stuff to do pouch upgrades. But I really think it would have been a little more fun if it had been like, oh, let's use pouches as part of the
Bandits.
trade. Alright. To, you know, get additional weapons and not just have, like, that be reliant on machine parts. Or being able to, like, craft things. Basically take... what I'm trying to say is, it would have been cool if you could have taken
The air.
the
Me.
animal parts, craft them into something else, and that be more valuable than just selling
These
the animal
machines
parts
are killing
on their
me.
own. You know. Like, make it a little more intensive in that regard. I think we already got these. Yep. Alright. Well, we have a lot of the stuff we were looking for. So let's head up to this campfire. Hopefully I can buy some ridgewood, because again, I don't want to leave Aloy with nothing. And what I mean by buying ridgewood, I mean like having it worth the cost. Can I buy ridgewood from this sort of merchant? Yes. Okay. But how much is in a bundle? 200 pack. Okay. And it just costs... yeah. Alright. So we just bought 400 ridgewood. That's a lot of ridgewood. I didn't need that much. But to do this final upgrade, we're going to ditch 200 of that, which leaves us with just 34 extra beyond the 2 stacks that I normally would want to carry. Okay. Now, let's sell some stuff. Because we can sell a lot of these other parts that I don't need anymore. Okay, where's my... there's my meat, and that, and that. I think that's it. Marked items. Okay, now, are there any duplicate stacks? Looking for any stacks of 5 to see if there's something after that stack of 5. Yeah, we can sell the scrapper heart. 5, 5, 5. 5, 5, 5, 5. 5. 5. Okay, we are good. Scrapper heart-wise. We're keeping our additional stuff. Oh, we didn't sell that stack of meat. Thought we did. Apparently not. Actually, I might buy some more wire off of her, too. Because seems we are low on wire. Take this up to 250. Yeah, that's pretty good. What else do you have? We have all those. We don't have quite enough blue gleam. We need 18 and 14. Oh, we already have the chieftain garb. If anything, I would probably buy this. Because, I mean, the Silent Hunter, yeah, it would be nice to have, but I like our actual silent stuff better. You can get a free sample box. One thing I didn't do was look and see what of these I have that are sellable. That's not worth keeping. That's not worth keeping anymore. Yeah, I think that's good. We have enough. We have over 20 slots available. Okay. Thank you kindly. Now, I really wanted to move on this episode, but we also have...
Outlander, it would be my honor to speak with you.
Yeah, I know. Shit. I'm sorry. I will speak with him and see what his little side quest is.
I've heard of you, Huntress. Each of the many verses of your song tells of an impossible victory. The notes echo across the
Not
cut.
really.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That I know. My song used to echo around Banuk. Umnak, the hunter of legendary machines. That's why I'm here. For another. They call it the claws beneath. Or they did when I was younger. Its defeat would have given my song a fine end. I used to travel between Banuk and the cut without stopping to sleep. But this trip, my bones ache, Huntress. But you, out hunting Aratak, leading your own Werak. If half your song is true, you are the only hunter I trust to go in my place.
You want me to hunt for you?
Not just for me, no.
It's a burrower.
For an old friend.
Right? No, it's a
This
rock
machine,
thrower.
the claws beneath. Why travel all the way to the cut just to hunt it?
Some songs.
Burrowers are
They
the little
include a refrain.
weaselly things
The
from the
return
second
of a
game that
past
I love.
moment.
Because they're adorable.
It seemed fitting.
You've hunted this thing before.
Must have been 20 winters past. We were so close to bringing the claws to bay. Closer than anyone else ever got.
We?
Me and my friend. He was a chieftain of my Werak then, a skilled hunter. Every few years, the claws would emerge in a new location. I knew of 2 chieftains he'd sent to their burial pyres. My friend became the 3rd. This hunt, I had hoped to complete it in his honor.
Okay.
This is obviously important to you, Umnak. Are you sure you want someone else to take down this machine?
I am no longer a match for the claws beneath, if I ever was. If I face it, it will kill me. Of this I have no doubt. The Banuk blood in my veins screams at me to take on the claws myself. But I must see it brought down. And dead men see precious little.
All right, Umnak. I'll
He's
do what I
probably
can.
one of
I've
the
no
most
doubt you
reasonable
can do
Banuk that
quite a
we
lot.
have met.
The stories say the claws beneath returns here only once every 6 winters. The whispers I've heard say it now makes its home on the northeast edge of the cut. Hunt well.
Okay. Well, we will do that. But we'll do that in the time. I think it's in here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, the claws beneath. But what it is a corrupted rock breaker. Yeah. Anyways, let's go. We'll take care of that later.
As you asked.
And our scouts are watching for more frost claws.
But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with his course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that. I take it you haven't spoken to Ourea yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted, to return to Thunder's drum. It is her only care. So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Karja took my sister, not all of her came back.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Ourea safe.
Okay. Now let's head up and actually do this. Why did I pull that out? Yes, Aloy is not taking the actual trail through the woods. Now we will take the actual trail. Up at the hatch. Uppy Thunder's drum. I don't need any more Ridgewood. What am I going over there for?
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Ourea?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak.
See, I think I would have liked this storyline just a little bit better. I don't dislike it, but I think I would have liked it a little bit better if
the war demanded it.
The
And so
like
have I.
the confrontations between Aloy and Aratak, if like she had
It hasn't been
sort
easy
of
for you, Ourea.
said something about,
Back to this point.
It was
yeah,
all to
my
hear the
own
voice
tribe,
again.
you know, thinks I'm,
This time.
you know, this chosen of the goddess or whatever.
Are you ready then?
So,
Once we
you know,
send,
sort of
hard to turn back.
push this idea that, like, she's not, you know, completely burdenless. It's because that's not true. Like, she's had a lot of burdens on her life. And if anybody can handle, like, a leadership burden in Aratak's stead, it would be Aloy. You know? It's what she does. She has the whole freaking weight of the world on her shoulders.
Finally, we ascend.
but
How?
that never comes
Is
up
there a way up?
in this
Not up.
DLC. Which,
Through.
considering you cannot play the DLC
No,
without
brother.
having the base game, I don't see how it's irrelevant to bring that into the storyline. I don't know. And I know they did motion capture, so why couldn't they have come up with something a little more... It's one of those things, like, a lot of the tribes in this game, like, both games, both Zero Dawn and Forbidden West, like, they lay the groundwork for these amazing cultures, but then they don't pad it out at all. It's like they do the bare minimum, and it's like the storyteller in me who wants to like develop all of the details, even if the audience never sees those details. It's very frustrating to me, like, to see these little hints of things that they just, again, never took to the next level, that they could have very easily if they had put a little more thought into certain things.
The spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from a terrible danger.
Fortress. That looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting? Blue light often dwells in machines.
Well, let's just hope that some
Yeah.
remains here.
I just want to make sure we have machines over that way. I don't think I'm going to be able to effectively use my rope caster. So do I pull out my blast sling, or do I use... Where's my other one? This one. This one does a hell of a lot of damage. I think we'll throw that on and hope for the best with it. So, we also have our Banuk weapons, but those are more useful against smaller enemies.
Here, up and over.
November 21st, 2064. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I was running the place. Just a skeleton crew left. Confused about why I'm here. So am I. Anita wants me to find a way to suspend operations for a while. Maybe a long while. And I don't know why. But from the sound of her voice, it was something terrifying. I wish I could look into her eyes, ask her what the hell she's so freaked out about, but what else is new? And don't I wish I could look into her eyes again?
Aloy? Were you listening for something?
There are...
Alright, she'll answer that in a moment. Pause to read, as usual. Pause to read again. And pause to get the last 3.5 lines. There you go.
memories here. Messages left by the old ones.
And you can hear them.
Hear them, read them,
I envy you.
all of that.
What did they say?
I'm not sure yet, Ourea.
Alright, let's get over here. We have a demonic watcher down below. Well, he's not going to survive very long. Yeah. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything else? 6. Alright. I am not a fan of these red-eyed watchers that are
Machines.
also
At least we have the drop on them.
Demonic. There we go. Alright. Got you. You weren't ready for that. Ah, crap. Let's blow your face apart. And the upper parts of you, too. No? Alright, fine. Be that way. Damn you. Ha! And you are dead. Come on. Can we please? Fine. Damn it. Eh, what am I caught on? An upright. That ain't good. Ah. You're a frosty critter now. And you are dead.
Must climb higher, and our path will become clear.
Yeah, we'll climb higher in a minute. I need to... hey, we reached level 59. Nice. And we have another skill point. Not that it does us much good anymore. Because we are at the point where very little actually gives us... Why do we have a floater? There. Now it's down. Alright. What's over here?
Need them soon enough.
Yeah. Okay.
We can make our way upwards when you're done.
Alright, another little note. Again, pause to read. And pause to read the second half. Alright, let's get out of there. What else is around? Anything? Not really. Let's craft some more ammo before we head forward, just in case we need it. Do a little climbing.
Yes, this way.
What's in the box? Lots of resources. Almost looks like heat, but I'm sure that's not heat. I'm sure it's... well, it might be, because this is electrical. So it might be a little...
Not much farther now.
It's a very big facility. But that's one thing, like, they put so much detail into, like, designing how
we fought our way through there.
the machine manufacturing and the cauldrons and all of that work. They didn't really
dropping supplies,
do much that wasn't, like,
losses.
these big
Now
engines.
we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. Even so, we could go that way instead.
Let's go the sneaky way.
Also cover. We could stay hidden, at least for a while.
Because I don't want to deal with that many freaking scorchers.
Alright, I get the options. Now follow my lead.
I feel like we did this the last time too, but...
Pipes, towers,
I mean...
steam,
there's
frost.
scorchers, there's...
What was all this for?
Whatchamacallit? Trampler? Right? No, behemoth. Yeah, let's go. I'd
I
rather
went this
take
way
on
years
the...
ago, looking for cover in case machines came prowling. I have no doubt that it is guarded now, but we may be able to stay hidden.
Alright. Alright, we have stalkers. That ain't good. I tag everybody here. What are you grunting about? What are we...
Stay down as we move through.
Okay, here's another patch of grass, which is good, because this gives me the ability to see what else I might be missing. Alright, we need to go over that way. That's doable. I just need to highlight your track. He's sneaky. Okay, he's still moving. I can get to this patch. Alright.
Let's move.
Let's highlight your track. Yeah, I know. How far back do you go? Not there. Tag, you're it. Highlight your track. And put this off. And he's just gonna go up there and complete his circuit. Alright. Just gotta wait for this guy to finish his track. There we go. That was easy enough. Demonic Stalker. What's your track look like? Demonic Longlegs. What's your track look like? Where are you going, big boy? I don't know, but I like it. Because it's not over here at the moment. I think we're going to want to go straight across after he finishes that part of his circuit that brings him over to this point. I kind of wish we could set off that trap that's over there, but we need to go through, and I don't want to risk setting off that trap and alerting both him and the Longlegs.
Just stay out of their way for now.
What are you curious about? Go away. You too. Alright. Okay,
Be
let's...
wary of mines if stalkers are near.
I know. Do not cross into that stalker's path. You dumbass. You are like right on top of that stalker's path.
You're not gonna be the one to stop me.
Dude, I would heal. Oh, I hate how that doesn't go fast enough, and now we're gonna have to start all the way at the beginning of that sneak through. Huh. Yeah. Move, Aratak. Alright. Now, you know what? This'll be quicker.
Not all threats can be seen at
beware stalkers.
I kind of wish I could override these guys, but because they're corrupted, that ain't gonna work. Alright, you're still going. So we'll just keep going. Alright, where's the one making this tag? Where's your path? Yeah, that was... I got overly excited and thought I could do a one-shot silent strike of that damn stalker. But of course that does not work. Let's get the proper arrows situated. Might be able to one-strike you. Yeah. No, you're not a problem. Alright. I don't want to one-shot this watcher if it'll come over here, because that'll be better than letting it find that carcass. What are you doing? Go away.
Stay as quiet as I can.
You better stay as quiet as you can, because that stalker is looking for us.
You're down. The others haven't noticed.
There we go. Alright, there we go. Stalker's gone away now. Good. Alright. Stalker. No. I wanted both the stalker and the long legs freaking highlighted. Thank you. That boy can go back to patrolling back there and ignore us. Alright. Would you turn around and go away? Thank you.
It's cold.
Be
As
wary
if
of
there's chill water
mines.
running through
The
those massive
stalkers are near.
pipes. But why?
Okay.
We tripped a mine. Brace yourself.
What the hell? What do you mean you tripped the mine? We did not trip a mine. You tripped the mine. We did not trip a mine. You tripped a mine.
You go, Aloy.
Come on. Lose interest, both of you. Trying to decide. I think we can just run straight across.
There's a door up ahead.
There we go.
We're almost through.
Made it that time. Yes.
Technically, I can't suspend the cooling system, but I can reduce the power draw so that it'll be completely masked by the caldera. But masked from what? The fire break has always been confidential for security reasons, but this would be excessive. Even for the dear departed Mr. Blevins. What could possibly have gotten Anita so worked up?
Did we really grab everything out of there? Why not? What was left? Oh, health potions. Health potions, of course. Speaking of which, I could at least bring those up, because if I need them, it'll go a little faster than trying to heal with the other stuff. Okay. I'm afraid...
A projector? Maybe to show holograms without a focus. Let's see if I can restore power. Aratak, Ourea, you might see...
Shush for a moment. Okay, pause to read. There we go.
Shapes. Drawn from light. Don't be alarmed.
It'll take more than light to alarm me.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Hold your glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something. This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our
See,
latest
this would have
number?
been a lot better if they hadn't put it on the backdrop of the caldera.
Everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption. It was the spirit. The old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Ourea. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now.
Yeah.
We can get through.
Alright. But we are actually going to call it here, because we really don't have enough time to do the next battle at the moment. So, if you've enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and consider subscribing. Check out some of the other series on my channel. Come find me over on Rumble at Equisetum Wild. And Aloy, Aratak and Ourea, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.